y'all, it's Heather and it is time for our weekly haul. I'm so excited because I've been doing some shopping. I went to Sephora. I want to show you what I bought. We're going to do like a little try on. I'm going to share with you the things that were sent to me, and this week we're going to talk about some beauty news. I want to add this in at the end of today's video, and if you like it we can do it going forward, but there are a few releases that are coming and I want to talk about them. Let's jump into it. Why don't we start off by talking about what I bought at Sephora, because I did go to Sephora. I had very specific things in mind, but of course I ended up getting some other things too, so I want to share those with you. Let me show you. I mean, they packed a lot of stuff in my bag. The first thing is something that's not really exciting, but I did buy the Shiseido facial cotton pads. I've never bought these, okay? But my skin, especially my eyes, have been extra sensitive lately. I've been doing my makeup a lot, and these were on sale. And when I saw that they were on sale, I remembered so many people over the years talking about how soft these are. And I don't know, normally I just use like regular cotton pads from Walgreens or something, but they were on sale, so I bought these. I also bought a blush from Urban Decay. These were half off for Labor Day or something, and I've never tried the Hydromaniac line from Urban Decay. So this is the Blush Glow Hydrator, and I bought the shade Rebellious because I've been so into this color of blush lately. That is a beautiful color, right? It's like this brick red. Look how pretty that is. And I've only worn this once. I wore this the other day, like a day I wasn't filming. I was just playing with makeup, and it's so pretty. It's a very, very sheer though, so I do feel like I had to like put a layer on, let it dry down, and then put another layer on because it blends in really, really lightly. Like, do you see kind of? I mean, if you like a light blush look, this is going to be one that you can't really go overboard on. But once I put on a second layer, I feel like I had this beautiful flush to my cheeks. So I'm really happy that I tried that. Don't judge me, but I bought another Summer Fridays lip balm in the shade Iced Coffee. I didn't buy it for the shade. It has a very light tint, but it's very sheer, okay? But it's the smell. It smells like a caramel frappe from McDonald's. Very specific because it's too sweet to be like a caramel frappuccino or iced coffee caramel thing from Starbucks. It's specifically the one from McDonald's, and it is delicious smelling. And I have mine, like I keep bringing it in the house back to my Jeep, in the house back to my Jeep. So I want to leave that one in my Jeep so I don't forget it, I don't lose it, it can stay there, and this one can stay here with me. And I bought another lip balm, okay? Judge away. Now you can judge me. I said don't judge me earlier, but judge away, because I can't get enough lip balms. And I've heard so many good things about this brand. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Edam. And I bought the shade Boba Bounce. This has been out of stock online. Like, I've had it on my Sephora loves list, and I just happened to see that my Sephora had these in stock, and they had one more of this shade. And I really like this packaging, first of all. This silver, I think it's cool. And it has like one of those like, you know, applicators that are like the metal. They're supposed to be cooling. And I want to show you because these I do think are a little more tinted than some of these types of lip balms. Like, you see that? That's this one. That's the Edam Lip Softening Balm. So I'll see if these are back in stock online. And I'll link everything I can down below in the description box. I'll also use YouTube Shopping, everything I can. But I wanted to show you this compared to the Rhode that I showed in a video a while ago. This is the Rhode Espresso, and I want to show you like just pigment wise. So there is kind of how the Rhode blends out, and then here is how the Edam blends out. So this one, I don't know if you can tell on my hand, but it has a much more sheerness to it, whereas this one has more of a shade. That's why I was like, I really kind of want to wait for the shade that I want to come in, but I have not used it on my lips yet, so I'm very, very, very much looking forward to that. The other thing I bought from Sephora is the Urban Decay Quickie Concealer. This is not a new launch. This launched a while ago, but I was looking through Sephora, I was taking my time, I was enjoying myself, and I remember this was a lot of people's holy grail concealer, so I thought, I've never tried it. let me grab it. You know, like I didn't go in there looking for this, but it came looking for me. So I bought the shade 50 NN. Whoops, I'm dropping it. And this is what I have on today. I'm wearing it kind of under my eyes and in my T-zone. And so far, like, I think it looks nice. I think it's a great shade for me. They didn't have any olive undertones, so I swatched the yellow and it was like really yellow, but I feel like that one would be really pretty and brightening for me. But in the end, I decided to go with the more neutral shade. And this is a full coverage concealer. It's 24-hour long wear, waterproof, transfer resistant. Retouch, conceal, brighten, blend, lightweight formula. Now, I don't need my makeup to be on while I go swimming, but I do like a waterproof claim because that usually means the humidity in the air is not going to break apart my concealer. So I have high hopes for this. Now, the reason I went to Sephora in the first place, the thing I went to get is the Huda primer and foundation. I bought the new Easy Blur. I have a whole video on this, okay? I did a 2-day wear test. One of the days wearing the primer, one of the days wearing the foundation with a different, more mattifying primer. I am wearing it again today, and I have to say, like, I still feel how I did in my video about it. I won't give you any spoilers in case you want to watch that video. Definitely check it out because I got you like too close for comfort in that video. I mean, I was a little uncomfortable looking at myself that close. I don't know if you were, but I will link it in the cards for you, of course. Kilian Old Fashioned. Okay, I love Kilian. It's one of my favorite fragrance brands. Like, I love the brand. They just make perfumes that are like made for grown women. You know what I mean? Like grown women scents, and I'm here for it. Like, I love it. There is nothing juvenile about the scents. There's nothing like old lady potpourri parlor scent. It's for me. It's for me. So I went to my Sephora and I was like, listen, do you have the Kilian Old Fashioned? I don't see it out, but I know it launched today. And so the manager went to the back. She was like, yes, but we only got 2 travel size, she said. So we didn't put them out because we haven't got our tester in. And I said, oh, I will buy the travel smell unsmelt. Like, just like, listen, just let me buy it. So I didn't have to tell her that. She was like, yeah, of course you can buy it. I didn't have to say like, let me buy it. She was like, yeah, you can buy it. I have it. I just haven't put it out yet. Okay. Anyways, I bought it and they weren't busy that day. So I asked the wonderful associate who checked me out. I said, hey, now that I've paid for this, can I have some scissors? Can I like open this up? So we opened it up and I smelled it. And I was like, yes, 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 yes. This does definitely have that old-fashioned smell, but it's like you're having one in a very expensive tavern. Like, it's all wood around you and it's nighttime and you're feeling like you're this like autumn woods fairy and you've been on a long journey and you stop into this tavern and you just feel wonderful and beautiful. And that is this scent. But after I smelled it, I was like, oh yes, this is it. So I was walking out of the store and the manager stopped me. She was like, hey, I saw you open it. Like, can I smell it? And she was like, yes, I'm buying that too. It's that good. Like, it's so good. It's so good. It's like if Angel Share had a more masculine counterpart. And I know scents are all unisex, but like in the words that we like sometimes describe scents, you know, it's just all that. That is everything I bought at Sephora. Before I show you more stuff I bought, let me quickly shout out this Adept release. Adept sent me their new release, and I do have a full video showing you this collection: swatches, multiple looks, live swatches, swatches in the sunlight, shades on the eyes, cheek swatches, everything, because Adept released 2 new palettes. My affiliate code with Adept is Heather. If you ever want to save on their site, you can use that code. Let's talk about the Unity palette. First of all, the packaging. I'm not going to spend too long talking about this. I have a whole video on it. I'm only getting the cards for you. But look at this. Like, stop. Don't play with me. This is a romantic fall color story. This is like wedding in the woods in the fall color story. It's so pretty. It's so sparkly. We have those like shades from Adept. Like, this one I said is like MAC blue brown pigment. The girlies who know. And it's like if that was a 2025 pigment, you know, but in a shadow and better. And it's from an independently owned, woman-owned, Asian-owned brand, okay? You get it? We've got a beautiful multi-chrome here. We've got those Adept sparkles that I love. Everything about it I love, I love, I love, I love. And then they gave us a cheek palette, and I love Adept cheek products. This is the Duality palette. So the beautiful same packaging, just a little smaller. And then we have matte blushes and sparkly blushes. And in my video, I do have these like all swatched on the cheek so that you can see how they actually look on the face. And I've been wearing this so much since. It's so beautiful. Don't even play with me. Adept, they did not come to play. They came to win, you know? Let me show you what I bought from Ulta. I bought the new Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Smoothing Primer. I'm wearing this today for the first time. So this is a blurring primer. It's supposed to smooth everything out, just like the name says, right? Like, it's kind of self-explanatory. Blur Out Smoothing Primer Base. Hydrate and blur with a cooling sensation. Hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, glycerin. So I just applied this with my fingers today, but it does come with like this little tool, which I think is really cute, and it fits in the packaging, so you don't have to keep up with it, but you can like scoop the primer out like this because it is a primer that comes in a jar, and this is the texture. It's pretty cool. Like, it does feel a little cooling. It reminds me a little bit of that NYX Jelly Freeze primer. I'll show you. But it's not as lotiony and hydrating as that, more smoothing than that. So I don't know why I'm swatching a clear primer on my hand like you can really see anything, but I do have it on under the Huda foundation today, and I'm going to be testing and trying this, and I will let you know for sure how it is. Is there a mosquito in my room? I feel like it just flew across. Did you see it? I hate mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. I'm trying very hard also to enunciate the word because I know I say mosquitoes normally, and then people in the comments will be like, what is that? And I'm like, mosquito. Okay, mosquito, you got it. I also bought the Charlotte Tilbury mascara, and today's my first time trying it. Okay, it's the Exaggerize Volume Mascara. Exagger Black in the shade. The bigger the better, darling. Okay, I did not need a new mascara, but I also did need a new mascara. You know what I'm saying? Because Charlotte Tilbury released one. And like, do you see the before and after? It's insane. And I wanted to try it myself. So it's the first time I'm using it today. I will show you on one eye and not on the other because I want you to see. But I normally don't like mascaras the first time I use them. They're normally a little too wet. I like when they're like a week or more older. They're not quite as wet. They're a little more lived in. I've gotten a little bit of a feel for it. So I'm excited to see how this does going forward because I did not hate it on my lashes when I used it the first time. And I do think it has really nice heavy packaging. Like, it feels luxurious. And I like that because I hate when I buy something that's a luxury price point and it feels like it cost $1. You know, like, give me the luxury experience as if I'm giving you a lot of dollars. And this one, it's giving me the luxury experience. I bought the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. I have the original and I love it. They reformulated, so I thought, let me buy this, let me try it. I have a whole video on it. I am sad, I am distraught, but watch the video if you want to see, and I give you some alternatives too. I got another package from Salt New York, and I love Salt New York. They sent me a refill of my base concealer. I also have an affiliate code with Salt. I will pop it up on the screen, and I do have multiple videos using Salt products, showing them, giving my reviews on them, and they also gave me another of the skin tint. So I'm very happy to have those, but also they gave me a new lip and cheek cream tint. This is the shade Rose, and I do not have this shade. I'm very excited about it though, so I thought maybe we could swatch this one together. This is a pretty color. Let's swatch it on this hand over here that doesn't have any swatches. Salt New York does products that are not overly pigmented. They're sheer, they're adaptable, they're buildable. I swear I saw a mosquito fly by. I'm sorry, but look how pretty and soft that is. Like, this with that Adept palette, like, that would be beautiful. Really, really, really pretty color. I like that. It's very soft. I'm into it. So thank you so much, Salt. And they also sent me their compact. So these are magnetic. You can put them in a magnetic palette, and they also have the magnetic compacts like that. My skin is getting red. It is hot, y'all. It is hot. Also, do you like my flowers in the background? My husband and son got me for my birthday. They're so beautiful. And as I was saying that, I just bumped into my mirror and realized that something else I bought at Sephora was hiding under my mirror. So let me show you this really quick. I bought another Urban Decay liner. They were half off, and so I bought the shade Alkaline. I can't believe I don't have this shade because I put the primer there. I love a burgundy eyeliner. I think it's so incredibly beautiful, and it really will make my green eyes like pop, 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 pop. I think it looks beautiful on every eye color, honestly. So it was half off and I bought it. Lawless is launching new shades in their cream blushes. This is their Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush. I already know I love this formula. It is like a favorite for me. It's so beautiful, and it actually is blurring. It's not like heavy on the skin. It can go under powder, over powder. It doesn't matter. It's so beautiful. So I am wearing one of these shades as blush today. Let me see which one. This one. I'm wearing Duchess. I put it on before I set my face with powder today because I knew I was going to do like a green eye look and an orange lip, and I wanted something like a little softer on the cheeks. So I'm wearing this shade today, and I don't know why I keep like going to this hand where I don't have any room left. But there is that shade. Really pretty. Let me swatch it on the other hand too, along with the other shade. Okay, there's Duchess. It's a very, like, they really did something. Lawless really did something with this cream blush formula, and I'm happy they're expanding the shades. This is the shade Cheeky. This is pretty too. I can't wait to wear this, and this would also go with that, like, Adept palette color story. Look at those shades. Like, it's so pretty. I love this formula. If you are looking for a cream blush, you want something from Sephora, you want like options, because they have options in the shades. They have a lot of beautiful colors. Like, I would say Lawless. Like, I would say Lawless. I'm obsessed with the formula right now. And yes, I said obsessed. I'm obsessed. Let me know. What are you obsessed with? Tell me. I want to hear what you're loving right now. But we have 2 new shades of their lip balms. What are they called? I love this formula. Tinted Balm Stick. I have the shade Sweetie and I have the shade Candy Girl. I can't help. Every time I see Candy Girl and I'm like, you are my candy girl. I can't help it, okay? Like, I told you earlier you could judge me, so feel free. You know, we'll do Sweetie first before I break into song again. This is the shade Sweetie, and these are very sheer lipsticks. They're like a lip balm and a lipstick had a baby, but they're not too creamy to where they slip and slide. So this is pretty. This is really light. Like, I could see myself pairing this with like a little bit of a deeper lip liner, and it's got a really pretty like shimmer, more like sheen to it. Like, it has a shimmer if I really look at it up close, but only one person is getting that up close to my face. Otherwise, it just looks like it has a really pretty sheen to it. So I'm into that. It's not chunky glitter, nothing like that, even though chunky glitter has a time and place. I like that too. But this shade, ooh, this is Candy Girl. She's pink. Like, she is pink. And this one, I do feel like, just because of the base color, the shimmer comes through a little bit more. Like, when I look at them up close, they both have an equal amount of shimmer, but this one, it's more noticeable, I think, from a normal, healthy distance away. So, oh, I'm excited. I got a package from NARS. NARS, like the NARS, like this one. NARS, they sent me a package, and I'm so pumped. And look, on the inside it says be explicit. It has a mirror. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. And this is several shades of their new explicit lipsticks. Long-lasting comfort, high-end satin finish. And we're gonna lip swatch these. I saved this to the end because I thought we could lip swatch this together before we get into like the new stuff I want to talk about. The shade that I'm wearing right now is Undressed. Is this not beautiful and the perfect autumn shade? Also, I had not seen these. I didn't even see these when I went in store at Sephora. Maybe they just hadn't put them out yet. But this NARS is raised. Like, it's beautiful and luxe. I'm going to wipe this shade off though, and I will put on the next shade so you can see how everything looks on my lips. This is the shade Exhibition. It's lighter than the other shade, a little more peachy. So if the other shade I was wearing was just too deep for you, I think you may like this shade. This is the shade Provocateur, and no, it does not go with the look I have on today at all, but it's interesting. Yeah, I think I will use this shade with a red lip liner, and I'll kind of feather the red lip liner in, and I think that will be a really cool way to wear it with maybe like just a smoky eye, something like that. I think that could be pretty cool. This is the shade Mischievous, and I love a good red orange. I think this is a really, really beautiful shade, and I want to create a look just to wear this, like maybe all sparkly over the eyes. This is the shade Temptation. Really pretty. For me, I think I need a little bit darker lip liner, but I'm kind of into that shade. Let's talk makeup news. I want to do these at the end of our Friday videos whenever we can. Maybe not every week, but mostly every week if we can. Sigma Beauty is releasing the new Little Mermaid collection. They released it. It's available. I'm not sure if Sigma is going to send me this collection. If not, I'm going to purchase it myself. I absolutely love their Disney collabs. I think they knock it out of the park. I absolutely love Sigma as a brand. Like, I have told y'all before, if you've been here, I still remember like setting an alarm and getting their first Disney collection, the Sigma Cinderella. I was on vacation with my family and I had my alarm set. So I'm not missing this Little Mermaid collection. As we talk about these new releases, I would love to hear what you think about them down in the comments. Please tell me, especially if you want me to review any of this. I did purchase the new Lightworks palette from Denona. I think this looks so cool. So I won't talk about it too much because I'm going to do a whole video like showing it all to you. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see like my thoughts, me swatch it, all of that. We're going to try it on. I'm going to show you like how these palettes break apart and stack. I want to do it all. I'm very excited about this. It is available now, so I will tag it. Cosmic Brushes has shown the inside cover of their newest palette, and I won't say much, but I do have the palette here with me, and this is all I can show you right now, but trust that I will have a video on this ASAP. I've got looks, swatches, comparison, live swatches, everything for you, and my affiliated code with Cosmic Brushes is Heather if you want to save, if you're planning to pick this one up, but like, I can't say anything. I don't want to give anything away. Be excited. One of my favorite indie brands, BellaBeauteBar, is releasing a Poison Garden palette. I am pumped. I know that I'm getting this palette and I want to create with it. This is my favorite time of year for makeup launches. I absolutely love Halloween time. I love Halloween themed palettes. I love it all. And you know, I cannot wait to get my hands on this. I'm just so looking forward to all the new makeup that's coming. It's going to be so fun. Let me see if I have a release date for this actually. Oh, this is releasing soon. This is going to be available on Friday the 13th. It is so hot. Like, do you see my hair is like getting frizzier by the minute? It's not cooperating. I do these hauls every single week here on my channel, so if you love hauls, if you love new makeup, if you love try-ons, definitely stick around. I will pop up some more videos if you want to check them out. I have tons of makeup videos here on my channel. I love makeup. I can and do talk about it all day. High-end, luxury, drugstore, indie. We just love makeup here.